Hello to my Taurians. This is Queen Amon-Ra coming to you with your general reading. Taurus, happy Friday. Your ruling planet Venus is associated with the day of the week, Friday. That's right. And also the color green, also copper. It's also associated with copper. Those are just fun facts, right? This is Queen Amon-Ra coming to you with your general reading. This reading is for the 31st of October through the 7th of November. Yes, we are in November. Okay, so what I'm seeing here in your cards, what I'm seeing so far here in your cards is Hierophant recognizes Hierophant. You don't have to be a Taurus to be Hierophant, right? That just happens to be that. You're talking about second house. Second house, when the person knows their worth and they know their value. A person who knows their worth and they know their value. Real recognize real, right? Real recognize also people who don't know their worth and they know that they don't know their value, right? Because people don't know their worth and they know their value. They constantly want to devalue other people, right? People know that, right? People who know, you know your worth and your value. What would it, you want people, you want to see people win. You want to see people. Why is it hurting you to see another person win in life, right? So Source is trying to help somebody to see when you are in the presence of energies who want to see you win, who genuinely want to see you win. Like you want to see that, like you want to be in the presence of people who want to see you win. Right, you want to be able to see that, especially if you have kids with someone, right? Whether you're a man or a woman, right? If your spouse or whoever you have kids with want to see you lose, then that's going to be a forever no. Like, wow, who did I have kids with? Somebody want to see me, lose. And we're in Scorpio season. Scorpio rules 8th house, and Scorpio's card is the death card, right? So 8th house is a house of intimacy and shared possessions. The 8th house is where we encounter many of the darker aspects of life. Here we can experience loss and emotional crisis, but also transformation. The 8th house covers the intimacies of shared of relationships and complexities of shared finance. So you'll know when the relationship is over, when that chain has been broken, like what the heck, right? So somebody has been really patiently just kind of sort of like waiting, to grow your abundance and your prosperity, right? And so, but you also are receiving zodiac signs, and you rule by a receiving planet. So this video for you all, the temple of worth and abundance. And like I've been saying for Taurians is, y'all are receivers by default. You're a receiving sign, and also you are ruled by a receiving planet. You just have to be the gatekeeper. That shouldn't be that difficult. Once you realize that you are a receiving sign, whether you're a man or woman, it doesn't matter, and you are ruled by Venus, the goddess of love, pleasure, art, music, and aesthetics. Source sent you someone who wants the best for you, whether you all are together or not. They want the best for you. The moment you realize somebody doesn't want the best for you, whether you're together or not, that is when you got to go into gatekeeping. Whether they want the best for you, whether they are in business or in love, that's what you have to learn how to pay. You're going to pay something, pay attention. Pay attention. So this week for you is you're stepping into higher worth, deeper grounding, and soul-centered abundance. You're remembering your sacred value and discovering how stability and intuition work together to build destiny, Taurus. You're not chasing, you're learning to attract. This is going to be a superpower for a lot of people when you are around people who know their worth and they know their value. Who you're linking up with is going to make all the difference in the world. It makes all the difference in the world. You see this fish? Some people are fishers of men, human, right? And so some people carry a lot of gifts with them, ancestral gifts on their back. Some people are literally the empress and the high priestess. They carry a lot of gifts on their back, and just the way they're built. They're very, very patient with people. They're not going to fly off the handle. So it's rare if you see somebody fly off the handle. They're done. They are done. They are completely done. Completely done. That's rare. Very, very rare. They have completely put the past behind them. Everything and everybody connected to it. Everybody. It's a done deal. 4 and 5, and they're not smoking mirrors. They're not blowing smoke up somebody's, whatever. They done. So if you that person that it takes a lot of energy for you to blow your top, people can relate to people like that. People, you'll be able to recognize that quickly. If it takes a lot for you to lose it, and when you're done, you are completely done. That means that you have all the information that you need. You are completely done. And people recognize energies as like that, because to maintain your star, right? Your light, right? So somebody is now seeing someone as a guardian, as an earth angel, as a guardian angel, as an earth angel. When you know your worth and you know your value, you work hard to protect the seed that was planted inside of you. And so some people they say, you know what? The polarity to this right here is hermit. Some people go into hermit mode to commune with their higher selves. That's called going into hermit mode, right? Because they've already decided to end something. They've already cut ties. They've cut the umbilical cord with energies. They have decided, hey, this is over, right? Any kind of, we could have grown together. We could have grown something big worldwide. We could have done something international together, right? It's just like planting a seed of like, we could have, like a man and a woman coming together, planting a seed to create children, right? And so, but that's like same thing, planting a seed for a business or something we could have done internationally together. Businesses coming together, we could have done something internationally, but somebody felt like something was their way or the highway. Some energies felt like something was their way or the highway. You're dealing with you could be dealing with 4 Aries here, right? You could have been dealing with 4 different types of Aries that felt like something was their way or the highway. And some energies was just like 3 right here speaks to inspired action. Somebody could be a life path. You could be a life path number 3. Some kind of inspired action inspired you to say, you're cutting ties, you're done, you're putting the past behind you, you know your worth, you know your value. You recognize when people have caused something for you to release your abundance and your prosperity, have cut you off from your abundance and prosperity. This is not where you're making other human beings your God, because we're not making other human beings gods, right? Not your God, at least. But you're just like, somebody is tired of keeping people, linking up with people that's continuously messing up your relationships, your money, like really just messing up your money. And somebody's just done. Whether they family members or not, this is a different year. We're in the year 9. And not only that, Mercury, which is the communication and messenger planet, it's also the planet of knowledge and learning and how messages travel to us, all of us, right? Remember, you all, the auric layer for you all is at the etheric body, right? The etheric body is the closest to your physical body and typically extends 1 to 3 inches. It is related to your root chakra. It's primarily about your health and tribe, as well as your beliefs about both. And when you have people in your tribe that is responsible for, you know how people say, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. You're tossing that right out the window. You're not keeping your enemies closer, because you're starting to see these energies. When you take a step back to your 7th house is the justice card. These are open enemies. These are people, you remember, you and Libra, which is the justice card, are ruled by the same planet. Taurus and Libra are both ruled by Venus, the goddess of love, pleasure, art, music, aesthetics. But Venus rules both signs differently. Their energy is directed outward. Your energy is directed inward, right? By default, you all are receivers. They are senders by default. But you all are ruled by the same planet, right? You're learning how to be more of a gatekeeper of your energy, because you're a fixed sign, right? And that can sit in your soil, and it can literally sit in your soil and grow and rot. That and grow together, like to a point where it can be those roots can run real deep. That roots of confusion can run real deep, right? Where you're keeping your enemies close, and you realize, oh man, until you see other people abundance and prosperity growing, and you see how many gifts and stuff they carry on them, and they're growing worldwide and making connections and this and that and so on and so forth. You just like, wait a minute, hold the phone here. Somebody is getting all this money, making all these connections and so on and so forth, because you got people that's sitting on four corners of the world. People are making connections in four corners of the world. We're talking about the number 4 here, but you got somebody on energies on the dark side of the number 4. They felt like something was their way or the highway, so they wanted to publicly humiliate. Talking about using the World Wide Web to publicly humiliate energies. Source is saying do some kind of humiliation ritual here. Source is saying to you, once a person is done, they are done, right? So you could have been a part of knowing something where somebody wanted to humiliate someone sexually, to make someone cry. You know, to like sexually humiliate somebody, to make someone cry, someone who's a star, and humiliate them with whoever, their community, friends, whoever, family, whatever, so on and so forth. But something is done. Something is done. And someone is very patient. Someone is built tough, right? And their abundance and their prosperity is growing. This could be you. This could be you. This could be someone else. And still wishing people well. But it's over. You're completely putting the past behind you, and that's what I'm seeing here in your cards. We're gonna dive into, because people are just motivated by different things. People are just motivated by different things. Your first card up here is the Hierophant card here, right? So spiritual elevation, inner wisdom, alignment with truth and values. The affirmation for you that I created is I stand in my sacred truth and I align with divine wisdom here. The emotional field is the Empress card. This is your emotional field. Is this self? Okay, so I had to make a little bit more room. So your emotional field here is the Empress card, and self-love, nurture, beauty, creativity, emotional abundance. You know, so affirmation that I created for you all is I soften into love and bloom into my highest self, right? So I do see your abundance and your prosperity growing, Taurus. Your mind and focus would be the Ace of Pentacles, and there's a new opportunity coming your way. Manifestation, seed, financial, material blessings are coming your way. An affirmation for you is I plant seeds of abundance and watch them flourish. Again, you just being the gatekeeper of what's trying to come in. What's trying to come in, right? This is where somebody is starting to learn that you're starting to pay attention, and also who you're linking up with. Like, that's going to make all the difference in the world. The sooner people start realizing that. Here we have the King of Pentacles is the physical realm. So stability, confidence, mastery over finances and material world. The affirmation for you here is I build lasting wealth rooted in peace and purpose. Peace and purpose is going to be here for you, right? The High Priestess is your spiritual vibration. So the intuition deepens. So sacred feminine guidance. And so knowing, quiet knowing. So affirmation for you is I trust the silent voice of my soul here. Right? Silent voice of my soul here. So again, this is helping you to make connections. This is helping you to make connections here, right? The gift this week for you would be the Four of Wands, a celebration, harmony, home, blessings, and soul support, right? Affirmations for you is my life is blessed with love, stability, and joyful connections. This is going to be really, really important for you all. And Five of Cups would be a release for you. Letting go of regret, disappointment, emotional heaviness. And so an affirmation for you is I release what has passed and welcome peace into my heart. Release the past. Put a manhole cover over the past and start seeing something from a higher frequency. That's what Source is trying to help somebody learn how to see. The lesson for you is temperance. Patience, balance, alchemy, divine timing, Affirmation for you is I blend effort and surrender. All unfolds in perfect timing. And the spirit guidance is an Aquarius, the star card, right? Aquarius rules 11th house. Is spirit guidance, hope, healing, divine destiny, spiritual renewal. An affirmation for you is I'm guided by light, healed by faith, and aligned to destiny. And the outcome is the 10 of Pentacles. Legacy, energy, family, success, long-term stability, generational wealth. An affirmation here is I create a life of lasting prosperity and sacred security. This is going to be really important for you all to note here. Really, really important for you all to note. Again, whoever you're creating with, if they don't really want the best for you, it's to keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. Like, maybe that works for some people. Maybe some people need to physically see something. I mean, maybe some people need to physically see something to believe it. I mean, maybe that. Anyway, it's all becoming clearer. Something is becoming clearer to you. So you have the gift of clear cognizance. This is psychic knowledge about other people. And so if somebody's in a crisis, you can pray about it as source. Anyway, you have the gift of telepathy. This is transference of thoughts, feelings, or ideas. Get some fresh air. Get some fresh air, right? But he apologizes for betraying you, whoever he is. I don't know. You can pray about that too. Anyway, your mental health is just as important as your physical health. It's time to expand your brand. Time to expand your brand. It's time to release the burden. Yep. You are a star in your own right. So you have the gift of clairaudience. This is clear listening. But hell no to the no, no, no. Anyway, pray and meditate. Pray and meditate. Somebody misses you. I don't know who that is. You got to pray about that. Leave them. You're leaving somebody behind. So I don't know who you leaving behind. Pray about that too. Go to source, the creator, higher power. Go there. Start there. Start there. Start there. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Self-love. So let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. This is you and your inner child, right? Everybody's an adult. Take care of your own inner child. Find out what your moon sign is. I do birth chart readings, all sorts of readings. And I'm sending out love and light to everybody. I want everybody who tunes into my channel to prosper. I want everybody's year just to be your best year yet. And moving forward, whoever you are, it's enough stuff that's going on out in the world. Government shut down, this shut down, that's stopping, the whole 9 yards. But a lot of that is rerouting you to purpose. A lot of that is rerouting people to the call on their lives. And a lot of people cannot see that. A lot of people just, oh my God, this stopped. That stop. And so it's like I've been trying to call you in every which way possible. The phone is ringing, ring-a-ling-a-ling, and people aren't answering the call on their lives, right? Until they almost forced to answer the call on their lives. And so that's what I'm seeing that is. So willpower. Somebody's learning how to exhibit willpower. So a lot of people are learning to answer the call on their lives. People are just motivated by different things, but somebody could also have new love in their lives. This is, you got some, like I said, some good news, 4 wands in your life, but somebody could have new love, a new job, new something is going on. But somebody's learning how to just release this burden of keeping people around that's not motivated by the same thing that you motivated by. Like who, why? Why keep people around and keep burning bridges to wealth of knowledge, like wealth in all 4 corners of the world? Like why keep people? Who, child? It's just exhausting even thinking about it. Nothing is yet set in stone. You learn how to be mute. You're learning how to go with sources flow. See this water right here? You learn how to go with the tide, going with sources flow. That's what somebody learned how to do, child. That's all that other stuff. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. Did we set an intention here? Let me see. Yeah, but in terms of your auric layer, earth signs in general, earth signs, that's the etheric body, 1 to 3 inches off your physical body. Somebody gonna learn how to. You're gonna learn on this channel. You're gonna stop keeping your enemies close. The moment source the more source show you, you're gonna stop keeping your enemies close. Oh, I gotta see. I saw that. You're gonna see it one time. It'll be like, it'll be one time for the one time. I saw it one time. That's all I need to see. I love and accept myself. I saw it one time. That's all I need to see. You ain't coming back to my house. You ain't invited no more. I'm doing the mirror work. I saw it for myself with my own 2 eyes. I saw it. That's the end of that. That's what I see for you. All right? Bye.